Hello everyone, welcome. This is CJ and I'm here to read the second half of 2022 for our Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you're all doing well, and I have a feeling you're all having a little bit of restriction in some way, space in your life, or maybe you feel like you get started and things get knocked back and you're not really getting momentum. Why do I say that? Well, this is the third attempt, knock on wood, to complete your 2022 reading. Either the video has frozen or I've paused it and come back and it just isn't there. So I'm like, okay, we're going to attempt this for the third time. I waited for another day's energy, cleansed the cards, cleansed myself and everything else, but it does feel as if the previous energies have been now I feel like there's momentum moving forward for you, or you feel like things are moving forward, but there's like something that's kind of like blocking your way, right? Now, I am in my little basement office. I have put some additional light in here. I hope everybody can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the cards back and read from the beginning, because it's in every attempt I've done for the cards, the same cards are coming out, or very similar cards. So I didn't want to remove the message because the message is the same. I thought at first it was the message. Spirit didn't approve of the reading, I guess is the best way to say it, and so I attempted it, but many of the same cards came out. So now that we're in this space, I'm just going to leave everything. Okay, so there's the disclaimer for my Saggies. I'm just going to move this like this and tell you what all these cards are one by one. It's an amazing reading, by the way. Really excited for you all. So here we're going to start. And we're going to keep our fingers crossed. Remember, this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, please go check those other positions in your chart. There is no specific. I will call out a sign if I see a different sign that I think you might want to double check. It's not like money or love where you always go check Venus. This is a very important time because I'm reading this during the full moon energy, just post the 6/6 portal. So there is great energy here for Saggies, or anybody with Sag placements. We are in a super moon energy as we're coming in to this full moon. This would be the time to release and let things go that no longer serve you, that are not energetically aligned. And so it says as well in your reading. Also, I would say that this is a time of healing, expansion, and growth. And there's going to be many, what's the word? Signs, symbols. You're going to have things that are going to be triggers in good ways that are going to just going to be like, okay, this is what I should be doing. Aha moments is what I was looking for. And how is that so, and why am I saying that? I'm going to explain in a minute. But not only the moon in your sign, it's a super moon. The energies are expanded. This energy is going to increase. It won't just be a 30-day thing or a 28-day thing from moon cycle to moon cycle. It's going to be much larger energetically. And there was one more thing I was going to say. Super moon. Well, it'll come to me as we're going along. Gosh, wow. Okay. My brain fog as I'm trying to do this again. Here was the first card. So we're pulling the quantum energy cards. If you haven't seen your money readings, you may want to go check those. These are the quantum field cards that are going to sort of explain what's going on in intentions, events, people, energy, whatever's in your field right now. And this is past, present, and future. So this past can be recent past, can be yesterday, it can be 5 years from, it could be 3 weeks, whatever it might be. The first card out was intention in the past. And also in particular because of the, the pandemic, we have playing it safe. This is a deck from Sandra Ann Taylor, and so it does have a little reminiscent to the cards that were her garden in the gate, if you're familiar with that. And this is, I'm in this beautiful space of abundance. and I'm sitting here enjoying it. But meanwhile, if you look outside the gate, there's fireworks. There's great stuff going on. Things that you could be seeking, adventures, exploration. But in the past, your attitude was just, we're going to keep it status quo. And that very well could have been because of the pandemic. It also could have been like you didn't feel like the energy was working in your favor, so you were just going to stay where you were until the next step. Oh, the full moon, completions. So thank you. This completion of this cycle, this completion of anything you may have set out in the new moon in Sagittarius 6 months ago may be coming to fruition. Intentions, manifestations, projects, things of that sort. In the present, look at this, a commitment. Now this can be a commitment for a job, a loan, a car, a grant, a scholarship. This could be a commitment in community commitments that you're making for volunteering on boards. It can be a commitment in love, relationship, moving in, new homes, any number of things that sign a contract or make a commitment of yourself and another in a more formal way, as opposed to just, hey, yeah, I'll see you there tomorrow. This is really signing contracts, receiving contracts, could be clients, any number of things, however that may resonate in your life, making a commitment in a way that is far more substantial than the casual, oh yeah, I'll see you there kind of thing. This is your present energy. Present energy, this could have already happened by the time you see this, but this is something you're coming out of or have been coming out of, this playing it safe, moving forward into this commitment time of you committing or others committing to you. And now, future potential outcomes. We have the most amazing card, and I will read a few of the bits to you so you understand it. This is Spirit. And the card is the first card, which is the vast universe. Let me just say that this is about everything being open to you right now. Your field of manifestation, laws of attraction, ability to write and put out into the universe what it is that you want to draw is at its maximum right now and will be into the future. What is the future? In the next moment, in the next week, in the next hour, in the next month. This is however your future aligns. This is open to you, and I really feel it's open to you from this supermoon until the eclipse that happens in our sign in December. I believe there's a new moon eclipse, or somewhere around there. There's an eclipse in December. This is open in these next 6 months. Really hone in, write, intend, journal, speak out into the universe. As I'm having some trouble clearing my throat. As I'm saying this, this is absolutely about really clarifying what it is that you want, because the field is open and this is bringing this to you right here, right now. Now, what's behind it is the fear. There's a little bit of fear, a little bit of trepidation. There's a little bit of unknowing. Sometimes we can be fearful of our own power. or it's the fear of coming out of this playing it safe into an adventurous time where you can really call forth not only in your own energy but the energy for the universe and the collective. Really just amazing energy, and I'm so excited about it. And in my own personal, as you know, I am a Sagittarius. It hasn't been this exact message, but I've been getting some similar type of messages here. And just to just give you a quick encapsulation of what this is in the book, this is the blessings of divine consciousness. This is a bright sun spinning in the heavens and projecting divine light to the earth, sending out brilliant waves of universal energy. When you receive this card upright, you know that this vast river of grace, abundance, and happiness is open for you. You have your own divine heart that's connected to all people and things, and to boundless creative energy. This incredible power is always available to you, but you've now arrived at a time when the whole world is opening up. Opportunity awaits. Amazing connections are available. The eternal consciousness that co-creates all reality is in alignment with your own heartfelt desires. This is the time to focus your energy by creating a treasure map or a vision board filled with bright images, clear intentions. or directing your angels to carry your intentions to the energetic realm. The universe is waiting and willing to respond. This is a beautiful time of manifestation. Now, as this says, we're always open to that field, and there are times with new moons, when you're in a particular alignment with your planets in a certain house, to ask for those blessings. But now the entire universe is open to you, Sag. Here is the affirmation, if you would like to say it. I'll repeat it 3 times, as you should, just so you can hear it or write it down. The light of God fills me. Divine consciousness guides me. Abundant blessings of the universe flow into my life. The light of God fills me. Divine consciousness guides me. Abundant blessings of the universe flow into my life. The light of God fills me. Divine consciousness guides me. Abundant blessings of the universe flow into my life. And so it is. Wow. And do not allow this fear, anything that might have happened. Maybe, I had this feeling when I first read this that there was someone who was finding their powers, their psychic powers, if you want to say that, or their intuitive powers, and it sort of made them a little afraid, because they were able to do something that they were a little concerned that they weren't able to, and it came so quickly that it kind of shocked them. But also what I'm really getting is that you've been beat up. You've been beat up. Me constantly having to do this reading is feeling like Saggies have been through it, but this entire year in all the readings, whether it's money or their monthlies, is really all about coming into new powers. And here we are again. Fear behind this vast universe. Let this go in this full moon. Really ask for support in letting go any energies that don't serve you, because my goodness, between the commitments that are happening for you in the present time and the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want for yourself, for the community, for us as a whole, and the collective as a whole, is extraordinary. Whew. So thank you, spiritual warrior, for all the work that you're about to do. Now, the next card out for our past in the Akashic Tarot. Okay, love this beautiful deck that I've been waiting for these kind of readings to do, basically. So here we have in the past the Five of Forces. This is your yin and your yang card. You could have it upside down for the winter. You can have it right side up for the summer. It's also very synchronistic about the solstice that we're about to come into. In this sense, the summer has shown here. So this is about going into action, coming out of this playing it safe and moving into a sense of action, actioning your new life, your death, your rebirth, moving forward, working into these events that are happening for you, these commitments that you're making or people are making to you. The card out for the present, and it does not surprise me, was the Ascent. All of these little challenges with these spikes in the mountain to climb up. This is the fear. This was the playing it safe, one of the reasons why you didn't. But once you action or have actioned, now you're reaching into the ascent of where it is that you can be on top of the world again, achieving your goals. You've made it through this fear. See why this was such a great reading? And then, of all things, the Akashic Library. So not only is the vast universe open to you, but the Akashic Library. And this, again, is where you are rewriting or writing what it is that you're putting into your Akashic record right now. It's extraordinary, extraordinary energy, Sag. Amazing. It's also where you might have, with the books, you might have a message, or you read an email, or there's a passage in a book that you come upon that might reflect this time for you, because there might be messages that you're being guided to from the divine in some type of book, magazine, email even. I want to say it's more book, and that's just because the image of the card. However, to be able to write in your Akashic record what your life is going to be from this point out, what an amazing opportunity. Amazing. I was just so blown away by this reading that I really wanted to be sure that I saved it, and so far so good on this, where the energy is right for you to hear it. I might have just had to wait until we got into this new energy. All right, so now we're pulling the White Witch Tarot, which is going to be an overall major arcana energy for each month. So while you have all these beautiful intentions from the past, the present, as you're actioning your goals, you're moving into this future of writing what your new future is going to be. Let's see specifically what each month is going to hold for you. Now, as I do this, I always remind you, please check into your monthly readings as they occur, your money and career, obviously, as well as your love, because the energies change, and this is a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It may not resonate with everyone, as I said, at this time, because we're all aligned on different paths. So here we go. The first card out for July is the World, completing a cycle. As we just saw with this ascent, moving forward, getting out of this playing it safe, this apathy, or this, the inability, whether it was personally restricted or the world restricted it. Here you are now being shown it's time to move forward. And I have this at a little bit of an angle because of the additional light, and these are really shiny cards, see that? So I don't want that to affect the images that you may see on these cards, because oftentimes it isn't what I'm channeling, but it could be an intuitive download that you get, or something is like, this artwork is quite abstract, so it may not really have the images that you might think. But the World is the completion of a project and the starting of something new, because where everything ends, a new begins, right? And this is where this playing it safe into this actioning, starting your ascent, is actually felt. You may have decided in July, or may decide, I'm done, it's time, I'm moving on. Or a project that you started, completed, and now you can move into the next thing, right? A new home opened up. Anything that needed to end in order for you to start your new beginning. So that's July. Come August, you got some sister energy here with the Emperor. Aries, coming into your own power, being in control, feeling on top of the world. Beautiful energy there for August. And I will clarify these. I just wanted to pull them all out because they were already out. Here we go. For September was the Hierophant. This is really tapping into that spiritual energy that you have, because the Hierophant can be not only spiritual, and I know it's represented religiously, sometimes with the Pope on the throne, but it's institutional, governmental, patriarchy, matriarchy, kind of controlling governments, ruling governments, if you will, ruling bodies. But it's also a very spiritual card, as you see with the keys here. That's representative of the keys to the kingdom, keys to the divine, keys to Christ, so on and so forth. So everyone reacts to this card in a different way. But the Hierophant is here for September, and we don't know yet exactly what these energies will truly represent until I pull the qualifiers. Temperance came into your own reading for October. Again, alchemizing, because while Sagittarius, this is a little bit about balance, being able to balance, being tempered. One of the things that Sagittarius are really good at is seeing both sides of the story. So when people come at you in a certain way, or there's a situation, you're always able to find the best resolve in regards to peace for everyone, where it makes sense for everyone, as opposed to choosing a side. So there's where that balance comes in. Also, it's not balance like justice. It's balance in a different way. It's more tempered, more for the greater good of all, but also being able to alchemize. You remember, there's fire and water that's flowing in rainbows in between Uriel's hands, and that's Archangel Uriel as well, right? So many messages to each card. Maybe one day we'll go through and we'll discuss it. In this one, I really love this imagery that's on these cards here. We'll go into it later. I was waiting to say, I thought Spirit had another message for me, but no. Here we go. November, strength. Your sister sign of Leo as well. So the fire elements are in force. Every fire element is here with the Emperor, Temperance, and now Leo. Having the strength to continue. This might feel like, oh, maybe in November some of that fear comes up that was represented here while you were manifesting, something that knocks you back a little bit. But you know you have the inner strength to get through anything, to continue through whatever it is that might come up in shadow. And I'm not feeling like it's a major setback. What I'm feeling, it's more inner shadow that comes out, and you might need to address some of those when that comes into birthday season, right? In November, end of November, going into December. Ultimately, though, here comes December, and look at this, the star. Something you've wished for, divine gifts, being provided by the star, by the universe, that come in to bless you in December. Again, there is that eclipse, I believe, in our sign that's happening in December. This is going to be this great culmination of this year, of this growth period of changing off. We're out of the north-south node of karma, where Sagittarius was in there for 18 months. Now it's in Scorpio, and it just is slowly but surely shaking off the shackles, if you will, of all the energies that were remaining through this year. Okay. Yes. So far, so good. And also, if I hadn't said it at the beginning, because I was so worried about getting these messages out to you guys, this is a little bit longer reading. Obviously, we're in 20 minutes now, but it's because of the 6 months. So hang in there to get all this information. I will finish with an angel card. I might pull a card for money and romance also, if I'm called to it at the end. Just an overall theme, okay? But for right now, extraordinary energy here with coming out of this, playing it safe, ascending, achieving your goals, and now the opportunity to write whatever it is that you want to write into the universe in the upcoming months, years, and for the rest of your life, I feel. Whew. Extraordinary energy. Okay, so let us get for the world. This would be for July. Any other messages, please, Spirit, Angels, Guides? What are we working with on July? This is the Dreams of Gaia by Raven Fallon. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it. There you go. End of one and the beginning of another with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Abundance, the gift of abundance, the gift of wealth, the gift of health, the gift of joy, happiness, whatever it is that you want to bring into your life, because abundance is different for everyone. This can also be in tapping into the abundance of your own spiritual gifts. Everyone, again, you hear us say this all the time, different path. Whatever abundance means to you. When I see this card though, with such earth basis, it's such a feeling of all things that you wanted to call forth to bring joy and happiness into your 3D earth experience. And here you go, the Ace. This is so perfect for the world. So here you go. Here's July. Ending a cycle, beginning anew, and a gift from the divine in anything of abundance. For me, this is representing, it changes, but I'm getting a very wealth. This ascension, these goals, these commitments, I'm getting money, a new gift in money in here. Oh, loving that. Okay, let's see August. Emperor. Coming into your own power. Wow, you're really focusing on your voice and speaking into the universe, speaking to others. As I said that, my throat cleared again, and I am feeling like you're finding yourself. Thank you, Spirit. And yeah, oh my gosh, wow, ooh, goosebumps. Destiny. Coming into your destiny, speaking your truth, finally being able to align, and also travel. I'm getting travel, but really aligning with who you are, speaking your truth, letting your voice be heard, aligning yourself with where you want to go for the next stage of your life, with your best self. Here, the Emperor, it's coming into that power. You feel empowered in order to do so. You're actioning this with these 5 of forces here, ascending these mountains with this future and being able to write your own world into existence here. You really are. You really are. I mean, it's more than one card. You see why now Spirit was like, don't leave these cards behind, because there is great power in what will happen for you in the next 6 months. Driven by you, Sag, driven by you, but assisted with the universe, with Destiny now, and the Ace. Amazing. All right, now let's look at September, please, Spirit, for Saggies. Hierophant, September. Let's see what we have here. September, please, for our Saggies with the Hierophant. Clarify. Thank you. Choice. Wow. Are you getting the theme? What a theme. Choice card. 0 point energy, which is an entire reading in and of itself. But you are at 0 point energy at any time because of writing into the vast universe. But here you are being able to make a choice, not only a free will choice, but using the 0 point energy for manifestation and destiny. Constant, I would be really, really careful about your thoughts. You're going to be so prolific in bringing in what it is that you want or don't want. Universe works both ways. They only hear what you say, so or are thinking or energetic aligned to. Oh my gosh. Wow. Temperance and your own Ace of Fire. Are you kidding me? Really coming into your own with Temperance, your own sign, your own energies. Oh my gosh, I hope you have stayed to see this entire reading, because this is extraordinary. The Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands, the Element, the spider represented here in the egg. The spider represents dream time, right? Or weaving. Think of a dream weaver. And the ability to manifest, to dream out there, to inspire, to create. Oh my goodness. There are no lower arcana, minor arcana cards here. You have choice. You have all major arcana or aces. Or archetype cards with choice and destiny. You are choosing your destiny. You are being gifted by the divine. Are you seeing these beautiful, this vast universe and what is being offered to you? Sag, this is extraordinary. I have such goosebumps. I probably should not have worn shorts. I should have put on some long pants because of the chills that I'm getting. Wow. Okay. Wow. I almost want to cry. This is it's such a release of energy of being trapped and feeling like you're just not able to make anything happen. And we've been in the shadow Saturn period for such a long time. And now it just, it's coming forth. Moving forward, Saggies. It's your time. Okay, thank you. Strength, please, for November. Strength, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Strength. Strength, November, Saggies, please, 2022. Oh, being very specific. Oh, thank you. Wow. And here you go. Oh, the Six of Swords. The first minor arcana card that is coming out of here. The Six of Swords, the Six of Air. This isn't the same as the Six of Swords that you see in a traditional tarot. If you notice, this is her alignment with Spirit, coming into this great alignment, aligning her heart chakras, knowing herself, using the universe, the shadow, the light, and the dark. This is the strength. Remember, we had the strength card. Sorry, I just shook the camera. And this is really aligning with the universe, balancing the shadow. You've come through the battles. You slowly but surely have creeped along in that Six of Swords energy. But here, my gosh, you are so aligned with yourself and who you are and who you're becoming. Oh my God, beautiful. Oh, thank you, Spirit. These cards are amazing and lining up. You know, even though we use different decks, it's amazing how they all align. When a message is a message, it does not matter how many decks you use, you will get the same or complementary energy that comes out. Sagittarians, I'm not quite sure where you all are on your journeys, but if you've at all been thinking, oh my gosh, and look at this. The father archetyped, a divine masculine. There may be someone who you find out about, or you may be tapped into this divine masculine energy. It represents a male in your life, because there is also the mother archetype. It is also about stability, coming into yourself. If you look at the Ace of Pentacles and you see the horns, or the antlers that are shown here, you see it also in the father. This is divine energy. Okay, it can be, as some consider, spirit in the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, right? The lynx below showing leadership, or excuse me, the bobcat below showing leadership, right? Or lynx is the secret knower. But in this case, I'm feeling you being in that secure space, a feeling as if you are able to be the provider, the protector in this world that you have, in this star world. Your wish is coming true. You may become a father in December if that is aligned to you. Or all energies of the divine masculine, which would be the protector, the warrior, the provider. And with the new gift coming in from the aces, you may finally feel as if it doesn't matter if you're male or female, that you're able to create that legacy for your family, build that legacy, you know. Wow. All right, let's see if there's any other, is there any other message, Spirit Angels, from this deck? Any other message? Final message, please. Gosh, okay. Nope. All right, they said no, that was me. Here we go. My bad. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Four of Wands. Again, commitment, celebration, passion, power. Four of Wands also, not only your energy, but the awakening code, right? The phoenix rising. So many different things that you can speak to this card. And Three of Wands, lots of energy. Moving on. You've ascended. You are moving on through the next phase of your life. There may also be travel involved. You may be physically moving in some way. So these are the bonus cards. The 3 and 4 of Wands. In your element. You know, in this card, in the 4 of Wands, this is showing, you know, aiming for something, achieving the goals, which then becomes celebration. Phoenix rising out of this fear, out of this apathy. Really tapping into your energy and moving forward. Your fire element, tapping into your fire element. As I was saying, this is extraordinarily spiritual and personal. And you may feel the call to begin a practice if you haven't started a spiritual practice yet of your own. But you are in a space and time of being able to manifest whatever it is that you want to call forth. Okay, I am going to do a romance angel here. Whatever you want your life to look like in the next years, you are now in a position and able to do so. What do you want the earth to look like? What do you want for your family? What, how high vibrational are you looking to be? You, Sag, of all signs, right in here, right now, and coming into the next 6 months, have the ability to do that. Wow. Romance. What do we have in the romance department in the next 6 months, Spirit? Next 6 months, romance. Thank you. Overall energy. Calling in your soulmate. Absolutely. Prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Right? Your destiny, your choice. Choice, destiny, gifts from the divine. Aligning with yourself and bringing in what it is that you want. Again, flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Flirt. This is sort of being in that Saggy energy, right? Being able to tap into all things that feel fun, conversational, especially if you're traveling and you're looking to just meet new people. I love that energy for you. Okay, and then I'm going to go with a money card since I did that. Let's get an overall theme. Remember, this is just an overall theme of potential energies for the next 6 months. Please make sure you check your monthlies. Okay. I didn't expect that this was going to go so deep, and so therefore, Gaia. I love this card. Look at this. Father energy, the Ace of Pentacles, destiny, choice. Like, here's Gaia showing up as the overall energy around money. So spend time in nature to be healed, soothed, and regroup. Protecting the planet, herbalism, livestock, or working with nature could be for you. The universe is working with you. Believe in this subtle magnetism to guide you. Absolutely. Your destiny, your Akashic records, Gaia herself, which is earth energy, earth magic. Archangel Uriel, who comes out, is the angel of the north of the earth, is here to support you as well. This is an enormous time for Sagittarians, whether you're starting or enhancing your manifestation or your meditation practices. Just know that even if you're writing or speaking, as I was having trouble, but now it's perfectly clear. It was only in these intentions and also in speaking your power into action with the Emperor. Okay. 5 and 5 are coming out at me right now. You have a lot of ones for those who are into numbers. Oh, I'm sorry, 5. 5. That is the change. The change is happening here for you. 1. So 3 ones, as well as the 6 of Wands, which oftentimes is the awakening code, or as we call the 1111. Is normally you would see it. 4 of Wands. Excuse me. You would have all 4 wands aligned. So there's multiple ones, repeating ones, which is all new beginnings. And then we have 7 and 7, 3 and 3, and 6 and 6. Repeating ones, 5, 5, 5, 6 and 6, 3 and 3. No, 4s. Okay. Those are your numbers. I'm going to get you a final angel card, and we're going to call that a reading. Wow. Powerful. I mean, please comment. Let me know what you're going through at this time, if this really did resonate. And it may not show up for a few months, a few weeks. It could be already happening because we're all aligned at different times on different paths. Oh, and 7-7. That's the other one I forgot. But please know that this is the energy that's around you for you to tap into. Extraordinary. Angels, final message for our Sagittarians. Thank you. Teresa. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Yes. You've been worried about everyone else, and now it's not only about caring for all, but it is about now creating what this looks like for you. Yourself, your time, Sagittarius, your choice, your destiny, gifts from the divine, spirit here in many ways, your own energy, the element as well working with you. I would work with fire, candle energy, things of the sort while you're setting your intentions. Messages coming through in the Akashic records through books, but also what do you want to write? Don't be afraid of anything that may have happened in the past. Address those shadow sides, because the vast universe is open to you now, along with rewriting your Akashic record. Spirit is here. Every energy that could flow is flowing for you now, Sag. It's a blessed time in these next 6 months. I will be super excited to see how each monthly reading goes as we move forward. And Gaia is supporting you as well. So you not only have earth energy, spirit energy, your own guide energy, but you're directing this as much yourself. Wow. Extremely powerful. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have not subscribed yet, on the solstice when I do the collective reading, I will announce a name for a winner of a free read. There's still some time if you see this before then. So please, 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 I'd love to connect with you and give you that opportunity. I'm sending you healing, love, and abundance. And thank you for your spiritual warrior energy. Bye for now.